Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Briareos Kerensky, and as I told you in the last video, I have more unboxings to get to, and this is Umihara Kawase BaZooKa by Strictly Limited Games. And unlike previous Strictly Limited editions, instead of a loose postcard, there is this loose steelbook case, which is a nice change of pace. But before detailing that, let's take a look around the box that on the front cover has Umihara with a bazooka, and this never really happens in the game, but the illustration is quite nice. It almost feels like an anime cell. But side is just the title of the game and plain white on top and bottom. And on the back we have clouds and frogs, okay, along with technical details, 1 to 4 players, and nothing really out of the ordinary. So, dust jacket. On the back of the real box there is just the success logo and the developer's logo, and on the front it's the same illustration as on the jacket, just with a slightly different color rendition, probably due to the material this has been printed on. Okay, let's take a look inside. And before, as usual, Strictly Limited Games magnetically latched. Okay, so there is a set of stickers, a set of cards, soundtrack, a poster that apparently is fully white, so maybe it's not badly discolored, artbook, and finally the game, which is again black and white. And before going to the contents, this is the inside of the case. A nice illustration of all the characters. Let's take a look at the game and the steelbook case together, and let's start with the steelbook. That on the front cover has Umihara and Cotton. Well, Cotton is experiencing a resurgence, so I'm perfectly happy with that, and the illustration continues back and front and even on the spine. A very nice touch, and on the inside, absolutely nothing worth mentioning. So let's go to the game that on the front cover has the same illustration as on the other box, only completely in black and white. And on the back, again, clouds and frogs on the background, and this series of characters in the game, including Umihara with her original outfit. Oh well. And my copy is number 201 out of 1500, sorry. Inside, oh, there is a manual and a reverse cover. Oh, the only difference that I have seen now is the ESRB logo down here. I don't see anything else. Oh no, there are more technical details. Probably this is the cover for the commercial release of the game. I'm not entirely sure. Quite the strange choice. But yeah, Switch cartridge, and let's take a look at... Oh, there is also a control card in apparently 3 languages. Yes. As you would need a control card to remind you of the complex controls of Umihara Kawase BaZooKa. But let's zoom in into this and let's continue with this manual. So how to play, very easy, and then a description of all the characters and where they appear, which is always nice, because there are these characters from Doki Doki Poyaccio, and they say Poyaccio instead of double C, whatever, are kinda obscure. And these are the two original characters from this game, or I guess three. I don't remember this one when I played this game. So, and yeah, whatever, a Japanese YouTuber. So this is just the game's roster, not really a manual. That's why they needed the control card, and I'll show it this quickly in more detail. Set of 4 stickers, and there is nothing much to say about them. 2 of them have characters, one with Umihara and the other with Cotton, and the other 2 have UFOs stealing items. Another thing I don't remember from when I played the game. This is a set of cards that, judging on how they start, it's again the roster from the game. And they have the skills each character has. Oh yeah, maybe I just quickly show the back side. I kinda commend Strictly Limited for trying to find as many items as possible for this game, which is incredibly barebone. But, for example, they could have come up with more stuff in the manual, now that the cast is introduced twice. And I guess that what you are reading now on these cards is more story than the whole game has. But I do have a full review of this, as well, a first hour play. So if you want to know more about the game, just head there. Full power pedal to the metal speed of sound heroin. Okay. So I never played Doki Doki Poyaccio or Ring Dreams. So I don't really know what those games are. Or in fact Tony's Layer. Soundtrack CD, and I don't really know how many tracks there will be inside here, because maybe 5. Well, 7. That is surprising. Nothing behind the disc. And yeah, this is just a leaflet with nothing as a booklet. But hey, complete soundtrack. Paper poster that has been printed on 2 sides, and the side I haven't shown while taking this out of the box does show discoloration along folding lines. But the other side is, well, black and white, so you can pretty much ignore them. And you know what about the mostly black and white side? I quite enjoy this illustration. The art book probably is an affair like the soundtrack, not many things to show, but at least the cloud and frog motif goes around the front and rear covers, and on the rear cover there is a group shot of all the characters. And I guess this book will be pretty much just the characters, maybe a couple of illustrations about bosses and stages. Speaking of cotton, the cotton reboot is getting a patch that will add Apply and Needle hat, and they also announced that the Saturn games will get their own reboot, and yes, you can expect me to get those. I don't know who this guy is, but yeah. Japanese YouTuber is quite strange as a choice for a... This is not a really fighting game. Oh, a very small interview. I don't know who she is. Is she even in the game? So a few sketches, just very few. Promotional art, and I know what I wanted, a brief section about the more obscure games. But unfortunately there is none. First thing I must say is that I've called Kawase Umihara for this whole video, and I'm sorry about that. Second, I must commend Strictly Limited for finding these many items for this small of a game. That said, considering how the game is, I would not recommend to spend any money on this edition or on the game itself. If you are a hardcore Umihara Kawase fan, get this. The amount of content is nice as well as the realization, but other than that, I would say skip this one. I already have a first hour play and a review of this game, so you might want to check them out. And after this video, I don't have any other unbox to do. I am waiting for other games, but now I can finally play some games instead making videos about them. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this unboxing and you'll stick around for more. Briareos Kerensky, over and out.